Hello, Rise and Shine Bible Study. Today's reading is from Acts chapter 13, 1 through 13, 1 through 12, Mission and Magic. Among the prophets and teachers of the church of Antioch was Barabbas and Simeon, also called the Black Man. Lucas from Cyrene, Mananen, the foster brother of King Herod, and Paul. One day, as these men were worshiping and fasting, the Holy Spirit said, "Dedicate Barabbas and Paul for a special job I have for them." So after much fasting and prayer, the men laid their hands on them and sent them on their way. Directed by the Holy Spirit, they went to Seleucia, and they sailed to Cyprus. There in the town of Salamis, they went to the Jewish synagogue and preached. John Mark went with them as their assistant. Afterwards, they preached from the town to town across the entire island. Finally, they reached Paphos, where they had met a Jewish sorcerer, a fake prophet named Bar-Jesus. He had attached himself to the governor, Sergius Paulus, a man of considerable insight and understanding. The governor invited Barabbas and Paul to visit him, for he wanted to hear this message from God. But the sorcerer, Elymas, his name in Greek, interfered and urged the governor to pay no attention to what Paul and Barabbas said, trying to keep them from being trusting the Lord. Then Paul, filled with the Holy Spirit, glared angrily at the sorcerer and said, "You son of the devil, full of every sort of trickery and villainy, enemy of all that is good, will you never end your opposition to the Lord? And now God had laid his hands of punishment upon you, and you will be stricken a while with blindness." Instantly, mist and darkness fell upon him, and he began to wander around, begging for someone to take his hand and lead him. When the governor saw what had happened, he believed and was astonished at the power of God's message. Now Paul and all those with him left Paphos by ship for Turkey, landing in the port near Perga. There, John deserted them and returned to Jerusalem. God is great all the time, God is great.